Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel. Fun fact, this is actually the second time I filmed this video, which is really fun because my audio got completely messed up, and then yesterday we had people come to take down trees in our backyard and I just could not film because the noise was unbearable. And then of course I tried to save that audio and it didn't work and was just a massive time suck. So I am filming this for the second time, but that is okay because I love looking at this planner. And the planner I have in front of me is this customized planner by Golden Coil. Now, Golden Coil, the company, claims that this is the most customizable planner in the world, and we're going to dig into it and see if that's true. So they were kind enough to send this to me to review for you guys, and I'm just going to jump right into it. So the cover that I have here is the cover Fern. It's this beautiful forest green, and you do get a lot of choices in terms of customization. I will be going over in a demo behind my computer about how to customize this planner yourself. So I have a whole demo that I will be inserting at the end of the video. You will see it in the chapters, so you'll get to see the interface of the website and just how easy it is to use. Now, let's jump in to the stats. So this planner and all of the planners and notebooks on their website, there's no size variation. 7 1/4 inches wide and 9 3/4 inches tall. All of their planners range between 0.88 inches thick and 1.25 inches thick. This planner right here that I customize is around an inch thick, so you guys can see. And then the coil diameter is 1 1/4 inches. I know there's always a bit of trepidation when it comes to using a wire-bound planner because they're usually not easy to turn, but I haven't had any issues turning this planner, and that's because the coil, I think is pretty good, but the width of the coil to the thickness of the planner matches up. These planners retail base price $62 to $64. So again, you will see a little bit more in detail in the demo that I made, but the linen planners are, I think, $64, and the leather planners as well. And then the normal chipboard planners have a base price of $62. That does not include tax and shipping and some of the extra add-ons that you can put on your planner. This specific planner that I customized came out to $79.60 all in. That does not include shipping, by the way. And I also wanted to point out before I go any further in this review that I did purchase the bookmark. This is $6.50. I purchased the bookmark separately with my own money because, as you'll see in the review, there are absolutely no tabs in this planner and no way to find your place in this planner without a bookmark. And I will get into that later on in the video. All right, so let's zoom in. So here is just the cover page that I chose. I chose a very simple cover page, just the year and my first and middle name. A bunch of other things that you can put on your cover page, but I chose to keep it simple. Then it turns over to your year at a glance pages. Now, this is also separate. You'll see that in the demo, but this is the year at a glance that I chose. So it's quite simple. You have January through December, and it just gives you all of the spaces for the months. So you can just quickly look at your entire year. Then you get into your monthly pages. These are super simple. I just love the design and font that they use throughout this entire planner. So this starts I chose mine to start January 2021, and you just have a note section on the left-hand side. I have no text on the right-hand side of this calendar if you don't want it. I'm not sure if there's an option to put quotes in on the monthly. I can't remember, but for the most part, if you want, it is completely plain. The holidays are a choice. So I did choose to put US holidays in my calendar. I feel like I'm in the minority here because clearly I never know when they are, because I love when holidays are in my planner. It just makes it so much easier to plan in advance. And I just prefer holidays in my planner. But if you don't like them, you do not have to put them in your planner, and you can also choose from Canadian holidays, fun holidays, etc. So, and you can also upload your own holidays as well and important events. So I chose a weekly, vertical, hourly layout, and on the website that's under, I think, vertical 1. And so this is what this spread looks like. You have your hours that run from 6 in the morning all the way to 9 p.m. at night. But as you can see, you have a PM line as well as an AM line. So technically this could run from 5 to 10. It is not split up in half-hour increments. It's just one line per hour. And at the end of the page on the left-hand side, you do get a small to-do list section. And on this side, the hourly continues just on Thursday. So you only have your hours on Monday and Thursday because it's supposed to continue throughout the week. And then on the bottom is just a blank section for notes. This hourly vertical, the weekends are combined. So that's Saturday and Sunday share a column. They have the same amount of space, but they share one column on the side. Not every vertical layout that Golden Coil offers has shared weekends, and you'll see that in the demo. There's just so much to choose from. It's interesting because it definitely could fit for the size of the planner a split weekends, but I guess because they wanted to give you more space to write out your appointments by day. This is a super neutral layout. I am a very big fan. And then the next section that I chose was a meal planning spread on 2 pages. So on this side of the page, you have your groceries list. So what's fresh, what needs to be stored, frozen section, herbs and spices, household items, and an other category. It also has columns to put the quantity that you need. And then on the other side of this specific spread, you have meals. So this takes you from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, as well as a column to track how much you're spending per week on meals. I personally chose the breakfast, lunch, and dinner options because lunches for me right now have been like a little bit of a struggle in my homemaking since we've all been home every day. And it's just like this lunch just always seems to sneak up on me because my husband's home as well, and so we have leftovers, but it's a whole big thing. If you're interested, however, in homemaking and home management content from me, I do videos on that as well as planner content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a video from me. I put up content every week. So that was a side note in my homemaking struggles at the moment. But anyways, it's Monday through Sunday. It is lined. Your meal plans are going to look super organized if you choose this section. There are a ton of different meal planning spreads on their website, ones that are just on 1 page if you don't need 2, and you do get to choose where it goes in the planner. Again, I explained that more in the computer demo, more in depth. So my planner runs like this all the way until the end of the year because that's how I chose it. And at the end, I had space for some to-do list spreads. So just zooming you guys in, it's just a big to-do list page. And then the other side just continues, and they also give you a little section of lined notes at the bottom. And I just did this so I could round out the end of my planner, and I think it's pretty useful to have. In the back, you just get a paper pocket. So before I go into the customization demo, I wanted to show you guys my mini pen test. Of course, I used my Papermate Ink Gel Joy Pen. It's the only pen I use in my planners right now, as well as 2 mild liner type highlighters. Now this is 80-pound Mohawk paper. It feels really nice to the touch. If you couldn't tell on camera already, this isn't super bright white paper. It is more of a creamy tone. You either like it or you don't. I don't seem to mind it, even though I do like bright white paper. I think in this planner, it looks really good. There is minimal ghosting, but it's there. So it's not super obvious, but you can see it. So I'm on the Golden Coil website right here, and this is the landing page, and just going to go into planners if you want to customize a planner. And so this is the base page right here. So as you can see on the bottom, it says your total page count. So you have a total page count of 242 pages. 2 of those are already taken up. I'm assuming that's by the like front page. And so your base starting price is $65. So here are the cover options. These all look awesome. These are the linen cover options. So I'm gonna go, and they also have the leather options as well. So I'm gonna go with this navy buffalo check. And then, as you can see, you're on cover. And then I'm gonna go to the fill page form. So they give you an example here. That's just your cover page. Penelope plans. Looking forward to this new year. All right. So save that fill page. And then you want to go to next. So this is where you can add your contacts. So you can go one by one and do your contacts and save another contact, or you can upload a CSV template and drag and drop your contacts in there that way. So we're going to skip that. And then you have your start date. So you can start really anytime you want, and you have an end date that you can choose. So let's choose October 1st as a start date, and an end date would be October 1st, 2021. So no matter what, like it says, all your calendar pages begin on a Monday, even if you selected Tuesday start date, so you get the full week. So this will probably end on the 4th. So save that. And here you have events. So you can upload your calendar events in ICS. So that's basically just a Google Calendar document, and it will drop everything into the planner. So if you keep all of your events on Google, you should be able to drag and drop them in here. Okay, so in this events page, you also can just add the holidays that you want. So we have USA holidays, Canada holidays, world holidays, food holidays, fun holidays. I say we add the fun holidays because that sounds fun. Okay, so now we're going to go into layouts, and this is where it gets fun. So I'm already at 132 pages here. So you have this horizontal layout. You can see this is this first horizontal layout. This is the second. This is a vertical. This is the one that I have, the vertical neutral hourly. The second vertical layout, so these are more traditional boxes. So as you can see, not all of them have the combined weekends. The vertical here, this one's separate. This is the third vertical here. So you have more of your week by categories. You have boxes. So really there's like pretty much any type of layout that you can think of here. And I'm only on weekly doubles right now. And then we have weekly single options. So you have this week on one page, and then over here your next week. I mean, this is it. I mean, it's really anything you want this to be. There's just pretty much so much to choose from. But that's just to give you guys an idea. I mean, there's even more. And then you have your daily pages. So you have your hourly daily page. That takes you from 6 to 9. You have your half hourly daily page. So you can just get really wild with that. So let's get exciting and pick this vertical 3 page. And then we have the other page layout. So this is where you can choose where you want these extras to go. So right now I'm at 132. So here is this year at a glance. So these are all the year at a glance, your month at a glance, your undated monthly, your addresses. So this is the calendar. You have food, groceries and meals, fitness, meal planning. It's like very intense meal planning pages. You have health, wellness, mood. I mean, really the world is your oyster. And then you have lifestyle. So you have budget, expenses, home care. Let's see. I wanted to put these in my planner so much, but I just like didn't have the space anymore. So for the sake of this channel, let's put in the home care one. So it tells you how you want each one. Do you want it at the week, the month, or the start of the planner? So let's see. Because we have a lot of lines here, let's just say that we want this by month. Okay, so here we have 156, so that's by month. Now let's go to the calendar and let's get a year at a glance going. These boxes, okay, so we'll do that. Let's just do this at the start of the planner. Okay, good, so we're at 158 pages. You know what, for the fun of it, let's do a social media planner because I didn't even show that. I mean, there's literally everything here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the monthly. All right, great. So we're at 182 pages. So we already have a calendar. We have social media pages. We have projects. So let's see some standard ones. So we have spreadsheets, fillable paper, dot, and blank, and some lined pages. All right, let's do some spreadsheets and let's do these. Let's see, can we do this at the end of every month? Yes, we can. So we have the spreadsheets at the end of every month here, and let's bang this out with some lined paper at the back. Let's just do end of planner. I'm just filling up the lined paper here. Okay, so we're at like 242 pages on the dot. So here we have add-ons. So you can select quotes, productivity, spiritual, pop culture. Let's do pop culture because why not? Let's have some fun. And we're going to save that. Next. Let's review this planner. Now, the great thing about this is that you're the one who gets to edit it, which is awesome because what you see is what you get. So if you are type A like me, you can go through every single one of these pages yourself. So it says, by checking this box, you approve your order will be printed as shown in the preview. Awesome. So let's check that box, but let me just flip through this for you guys so you can see. So you have here 2020 to 2021. Penelope plans, phone number, all of that looks good. And if you don't want the 2020 to show up, like let's say you're ordering this now, just make the start date in January. Well, don't make it December 28th, make it January 1st, and it will automatically start you on that last week, but it won't have 2021 show up. So that's just a tip. So here's the year at a glance pages like I picked out. And then the monthly spread pages, so zooming in, here are all of the fun holidays that we picked out. Wow, those are a lot. And then we have the social media planner that we also picked out that we wanted to do for the month. So that's awesome. And then we have the home care that we also wanted to do for the month that we picked out. And we also have the spreadsheet that we picked out for the month as well. And then we get into our weekly planner, and because we chose quotes from the pop culture section, they're going to show up over here. And then that seems good. So obviously you can take the time and see what shows up yourself. But let me just zoom to the end of the planner to make sure that all of the lined paper and the extras that we chose in the back are good to go. So yep, all of this is lined paper and this is looking good to go. So there, that is the little demo on how you guys can do your planner the way you want. And if you click for details here, so you have your $62 base page and your 10 cents per extra pages, and it gives you your total. So on to my favorite part of every single planner review that I do. Is this worth the money? Should you buy it? Who is it for? As you saw in the demo, this is super easy to customize and you get exactly what you see because, as I mentioned, you're the one who does the editing and quality control on that. And the process was super smooth. I had zero issues with mistakes, the planner not coming in on time. There were no mess ups when it came to this customized order, which I think is something that needs to be said, and I need to applaud the company for that because, as we know, there are some companies out there where even to just customize a cover for you, it is an issue. So the fact that you have an entirely customizable planner from start to finish with zero issues is amazing. And I think that they did an incredible job and it looks super professional and it's beautifully bound. Like, I have absolutely nothing to say about the quality or design of the planner or the execution of a planner like this because it's not easy to execute something so customizable, and they really have the system to a science. And I just love the overall simplicity of this planner. My biggest con in this planner is that, as I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, there's no way to find your place. There's no tabs in this planner, as beautifully constructed as it is. There's no tabs and there's no bookmarks except for the bookmark that you have to buy separately. Now, usually that wouldn't be an issue, just a cross-sell of a bookmark. This planner, again, cost almost $80, not including tax and shipping. And I feel like there has to be a way that they can include some sort of bookmark in the price for that, because especially in a planner this customizable, it's going to be very hard to find your place depending what you put in the planner. What you just saw in my planner scratches the surface if you skipped the demo that I showed on the computer, because you can get really intricate about putting different things in between the weeks, at the beginning of the planner, at the end of the planner. And with a planner that's customizable, your user experience should be that it should be very easy to flip back and forth between where you are in your planner. And right now, it's very difficult unless you buy this. So basically, if you buy this planner, you have to buy the bookmark. And I think for a planner this expensive, the bookmark should be included in the price. Other than that, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this planner, and I think it's an incredible planner. Now, is this going to be the planner for you for 2021? I highly recommend and absolutely suggest looking into this planner if you are in need of a custom planner layout or you're very intrigued at the idea of making your own custom planner. The money that you spend on this planner, while it is pricey, the customization is the premium that you're paying for. Like, there's no way around that. Like, you're paying for the quality, but you're more than anything paying for the customization experience and getting exactly what you want. However, if you do not need a planner that is this customizable, maybe this isn't for you and maybe this price point isn't for you as well. However, and this is a big however, many of us, myself included, like I am definitely a main offender in this category, you can spend more money looking for the right planner or trying to Frankenplan a planner, etc. You're not just spending money, that's also really time consuming. Jumping from planner to planner, not being at planner piece, trying to find the right one, I'm sure if you tallied that, you can end up spending more money than just investing in one planner that you know is going to work for you. So my suggestion would be go on the website, play with the different layouts, play with the different customization options that they have and see if there's something that piques your interest, because I think it's definitely well worth the investment if that is something that's up your street, or you were really struggling in the past couple years finding something that works for you and you're just not in a position to, design your own planner and make it yourself. So let me know what you think about this planner in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know if this is something that you're going to be checking out for 2021. Like this video if you liked it as much as I enjoyed reviewing it for you guys. I do have other planner review videos coming your way for the 2021 year. Subscribe to this channel before you leave, and as always, I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.